What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video. And I'm actually, as you can tell from the setup and everything and the cheers, probably subscribers, followers going off at points in the stream, I am live on Twitch. If you do not follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bengal. The link, as always, is in the description. And my second channel is actually going to be back up and running for a little bit, or at least I can finally monetize that channel. So I am incentivized to upload that on that. I've uploaded like hundreds of hours worth of content out of that channel. I've made $0 from it at any point. So it was kind of, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the same case for a lot of people, but it's a little bit disheartening to upload and not get anything from it when I'm spending a ton of time on the second channel. But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you are new. I know I'm throwing a lot of different advertisements for you guys at the start, and I'm live on Twitch, and all these different things are happening. Do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching the video. And yeah, that subscription would mean the world to me. We're on the path towards 200,000, and today we're going to be rebuilding the Lions. Now, I think the Lions have a ton of talent. The problem with the Lions comes down to their coaching. There was something that came out recently that Darius Slay was actually talking about, how the Lions didn't disguise coverages at all last year. So he would only travel in man, yet in zone coverage he would stay on one side. Like, disguising coverages is so basic in the NFL, and you have a team that's just not even doing it. Like, no kidding, they're not going to perform. And Matthew Stafford was injured. I think Matthew Stafford's one of the most underrated players in the entire NFL. Really, really talented quarterback. Injuries only very recently have been an issue, but he's a stud. I love Matt Stafford. I got the DeAndre Swift. I just punched my mic. DeAndre Swift jersey in the background. I won that in like a raffle type deal. So I had a nice little signed jersey, picked up the shadow box for it. We got a pretty big intro here, but and of course this video is sponsored by Manscaped and the brand new Shears 2.0. Got all your essentials inside an extremely durable magnetic case. Talking about nail file, incredibly high quality nail clippers, scissors, and tweezers. Also get the perfect package 3.0. It's the perfect package for your package. You can use code BENGAL at manscaped.com/Bengal for a 20% discount. Talking about free shipping as well. It's a can't miss deal for a can't miss product. The Shears 2.0. Great for traveling, great for anything. I have a beautiful set of these already, so I am stoked. But you can check it out in the pinned comment and in the description. Again, that's code BENGAL at manscaped.com/Bengal. Links down below. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the Lions. Matt Patricia is not the guy. It's going to be a custom coach. And, of course, this will be a little bit more unedited. I'll be talking to chat in and out. So if you like this feel, make sure to come over on Twitch, even though I don't really do Madden frequently on there. More so MLB and then Call of Duty with Warzone. But, yeah, this is just going to be a more relaxed version. I know people are always asking for these longer videos because, you know, it's just more content in general. And they can just sit back and get their fill of Madden. So I'll be talking to the chat quite a bit, and yeah, it should be a good time. I don't even know if I'm gonna like play around with any type of a name, so you guys can see it. We'll just do I don't know, something basic with no more Darius Slay. We'll do Get Slain, even though I don't like the way that sounds at all. But that's what we're gonna rock with. And yeah, these streams are usually a ton of fun for me. So we'll see what we can do here. Should be a lot of fun. And should we take a more realistic approach? I know a lot of people have been asking for that, but it's like, with the game being as ridiculous as it tends to be, if you don't build the most stacked team as possible, you just usually cannot compete. And even with the most stacked team possible, you usually can't compete. Also, I mean, like, when people see me set these up, they're like, oh, you have injury off? This is ridiculous. I'm like, I'm not going through week by week and, like, changing in people. Oh. Huge donation there from Feather Dumps. Thank you so much, Jake. Says LFG. That's a naughty word in there in the middle. Thanks, Dog, for doing this live. I want the North Dakota QB for replacing Matt. He wants Trey Lance, North Dakota State. Interesting. We'll consider it. Appreciate the $50. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. People complain about no injuries. I'm like, I can't go through every week. I simulate a bunch. It's for the content, for the quickness of it. Like, go make your own franchise and play week by week and get backups in there and stuff. Like, there's a certain element that you have to add in for actually producing something than just playing it yourself. People will complain about everything. And it's like, oh, Bengal, I'm complaining about you complaining about the comments. It's like, you can't win. You can't win. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the team before I lose my sanity. Dude, I'm keeping Stafford. I don't know what you're talking about, Jake. He's only at 82. 31 years old. I mean, it's brutal. Even though I think I think Stafford's closer to like an 87 overall. 88 maybe in real life when he's healthy. I mean, the Madden overall is not shining down upon him at an 82 at 31 years old. There's nowhere to go with him. He's just going to go down in overall, which is tough. Kerryon Johnson's here. Of course, we got to change the rookie contract as well as development trait. And I think DeAndre Swift was the best running back in the class. And I was pretty vocal about that. I'm going to give him Superstar X Factor. I know that seems like a little bit of a stretch, but he was my number one running back. And basically the way I set up the class was number one player in the class, sometimes the number 2 or 3, depending on the position, would get Superstar X Factor. So I'm giving Swift Superstar X Factor. Once again, shout out to the DeAndre Swift jersey in the back. Pointed the wrong way initially. And I'm also going to give Jeff Okudah. He was like 1A, 1B for me, depending on what you want. Okudah's a stud, of course. Just didn't think he was quite as good in coverage as CJ Henderson, but that doesn't mean he's bad. Like, I don't know. People, whatever. Okudah's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna give him just Superstar to keep it a little more balanced. And but I think 5 years is fine. Todd, thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs, and Paul G with the resub. Back for 7 months is nice and Madden Rebuild. Watch your YouTube videos. Enjoy the content. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Paul. John G, also welcome back for 6 months at Tier 1. If I miss any of these over the course of this, guys, I do apologize, but I am eternally grateful, as all of you guys know. But yeah, rest of the team, I mean, some of it's pretty rough. Taylor Decker feels like he's rated too poorly. The Lions signed Hal Vaitai to a huge contract, and I, for the life of me, can't figure out why. Halapuli Vaitai got paid like he's a beast, and he just is not. Jonah Jackson in here as well. Not that highly rated. Frank Ragnow is one of the best centers in the NFL. Probably top 5. This is Joseph Dahl. Joe Dahl. I mean, this offensive line is horrific. Tyrell Crosby, like, I don't even know a lot of these guys across the line. Well, that's not true, but I don't really know Dahl or Crosby too well. So I guess we'll probably look to replace them. Could throw Josh Garnett in the starting role, but I don't think we're going to do that. TJ Hawkinson, probably drafted way too high for a tight end, but he's got a lot of upside. Jesse James in there as well. Isaac Nauta. I didn't even realize the Lions picked him up, honestly. But he's on the team as well. Anything else in here? Didn't talk about Kerryon, but he's good. He's going to be a nice thunder and lightning combo with DeAndre Swift. And then, of course, Kenny Golladay, one of the most electric receivers in the league. He's definitely on the rise. Danny Amendola, Marvin Jones Jr., Geronimo Allison. They drafted Quintez Cephas, who is kind of like a Kenny Golladay light in some ways, but not a whole lot else on offense. And then defensively, not a whole lot of development traits here. Like, we got Deron Harmon. I guess it's a replacement for Quandre Diggs. Not incredible. Although I will tell you something here. Will Harris, I liked quite a bit at Boston College. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops in the NFL. I liked him for a mid-round guy. And then Tracy Walker is actually a guy who's got a lot of potential as well. There's some really, like, I don't want to say like secret, but there are some under-the-radar guys that really could come out and perform quite well. I know a lot of guys were high on Jelani Tavai. Of course, Jared Davis doesn't really seem like he's working out too well. Jamie Collins, Christian Jones in here as well. Reggie Ragland, who I liked a bit at Alabama, but he hasn't really been too much. Of course, Desmond Trufant. Justin Coleman, one of the better slot corners in the league, but I'm going to play Okuda over him, and we'll keep him in the slot. I loved Amani Oruwariye at Penn State. He was so good, and was actually decent last year. I don't know what we're going to use him for in this rebuild, though. And then on the defensive line, of course, the Lions paid Trey Flowers a ton, got Danny Shelton, Deshaun Hand, Austin Bryant in there as well, Romeo, and Julian Okwara. We got to give Julian a 4-year contract. Yeah, a lot of former Patriots on defense. That's what you get with Patriots head coach, Patriots defensive coordinator, now head coach of the Lions. That's what I mean when I say Patriots head coach. He's a head coach that was on the Patriots, but not head coach with the Patriots. Clearly, someone's going to try and correct me because they didn't understand, but that's fine. Jalen Reeves-Maben and Jason Kabinda as well. What a stud group. Where was Kabinda from? Was he on the Raiders for a while? I want to say he was on the Raiders. Maybe not a while. The Kareth Wooldridge. Thank you for the tier 1 sub there. Kareth, why do I know that name? Is Kareth Wooldridge... Who's a tennis player? Tennis? Keith. Why don't I know the name Kareth? I don't know where I know that from. Kareth White, maybe? Is Kareth White a guy? Kareth White? He's a football running back. That's right. For the Steelers. Interesting. Carson, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you. Am I doing a franchise next year? What do you think? Oh, shit. Feather Dumps gifting 25 tier 1s. Oh, my goodness. Feather Dumps, thank you so much, Jake. Let's get some major hype for Feather Dumps in the chat. We got over 600 viewers as well, Jake. Thank you so much, man. I know you're a Lions fan. This is hopefully a good payment back for your support, but I appreciate the absolute hell out of you as we are up to 1,450 subscribers on the nose. Thank you so much. That is unreal. If you guys got a subscription, make sure to thank Jake and get some hype in the chat. So what do we want to do here? I want to keep this... Let's try to keep this a little bit more on the realistic side of things. We'll just keep the team the way it is, maybe. And we will simulate to the point where we can load in the draft class, which is week 3 or so. Any idea my first rebuild of Madden 21? Probably going to be the Giants, man. Big market team, my favorite team. Should be a pretty good way to kick things off. Big Mick, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub as well. I appreciate you. Let's see if ATL Falcons updated his class. That's the one I've been using the most. People always have questions. They skip around. I can't talk about it every single time I do a rebuild, what I'm doing, but I try. Sometimes I forget because it's like second nature at some point because I've done so many of these over the course of the year. Now it seems to be the same one. That's the one I've been using though. I'm just going to go ahead and import it. Make it a little bit easier. There we go. Do I change XP sliders for rebuilds? No. I just keep them the same. I feel like it scales pretty well, so I don't really feel a need to change it in any way. And I'll just scout. I mean, Trey Lance is not that good in this. I don't really think I want to spend a first-round pick on him, depending on where we pick, but obviously not a running back. I'm just going to have the CPU auto-scout anyway. But, I mean, it'll be interesting to see who we're even in play for. And we'll go to auto-scout. Let's do Coach XP real quick. Any one particular position? Let's do DBs because I got a rookie DB. Already has a pretty good development trait though. I was sure of that. I didn't even check the specialist positions. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want DeAndre Swift to get just more carries. We're gonna make him our third down running back. I mean, some of this is absolutely brutal. Like, the actual slot cornerback is not even in the slot here. I mean, just dumb. I mean, that's where Justin Coleman belongs. I mean, just to make sure... Nah, he'll play. He'll play. Never mind. Yeah, let's go ahead and simulate to the midseason mark so we've got to re-sign back. What's going on, Robbie? Fixed slot receiver. The first year doesn't really matter so much. We are 4-2-1, though. Actually on the path to the playoffs. Bears at the top of the division, 5-2. Vikings 3-5, Packers 4-3-1. I'm actually surprised the Vikings are doing as well as they are. They're actually usually horrific, as many of you guys know. I mean, I don't want anyone back out of this group. This is horrific. 7-7-2. I mean, I could see that. I could see that. We'll simulate to the playoffs. I think this could be a playoff team. I mean, we're at a pretty good spot right now with 4 wins, only 2 losses. And we did not make the playoffs. Finished at 8-7-1. Bears went 12-4. Vikings at 5-11. Packers at 8-7-1. The Bears are always super overpowered in Sim for some reason, but whenever I use their offensive playbook, nothing happens. We were actually in top 10 for offense and 7th for defense as well. That's interesting. We were 7th for both offense and defense. I mean, Stafford threw 15 picks. That's not going to do it. DeAndre Swift was pretty good as a backup running back. I might end up moving carry on, dude. Danny Amendola with 10 picks. So the slot receiver is going to be pretty heavily involved in this offensive playbook. We might even just stay in Detroit, see what happens. What's going on, Jerome? Jamie Collins from right outside linebacker at 11 sacks. Oh, what is going on with these stats? Desmond Trufant led the team with 2 picks. I mean, I know they're working on simulation as Cam Newton wins MVP with the Patriots. I know they're working on sim for Madden 21. Seems like it's the only thing they're doing. But, I mean, some of these are so odd. Mitch Trubisky wins Offensive Player of the Year. Joe, appreciate the 100 biddies, dude. Love you too, man. No Lions. Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kyler Murray. No Lions. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Shalani Tavai in there at 3. Will Harris at 10. Did I miss? Yeah, DeAndre Swift at 5. No Lions. Could he not even read? Apparently not, dude. Apparently not. Rams went 2-14. Oh my goodness. I might just hold on to my training boost. It doesn't matter right now. We will simulate to the offseason, probably do nothing in free agency per usual, and then see what we're doing in the draft. I said I was going to do this in a somewhat realistic manner. I'm sure that will change by like the 3rd season. We'll just completely go away from what we were doing. Again, I don't really want any of the guys that we could have re-signed. Andrew Luck is in free agency. Looks like he's headed to the Panthers. It's great. Everson Griffin. Might work out for like a 2-year contract. Ooh, that's not even that expensive. I don't know. I got to figure out what we're doing on defense. It was so odd what this defensive playbook produced stat-wise. It was almost like we were in a 3-4 with Jamie Collins getting 11 sacks from outside linebacker. And it's like, see, this is why this doesn't make any sense. Jelani Tavai is star development now, by the way. But Trey Flowers is a 4-3 defensive end. Deshaun Hand is a 3-4 defensive end. Yet, like, Christian Jones is an off-the-ball linebacker. It just doesn't work in Madden the way that this works in real life. Because, like, the way this would work is Trey Flowers would be on the edge, and then, like, Christian Jones or Jamie Collins would essentially slide down. But in Madden, this doesn't work at all. It's just so inconsistent because this is, like, this is not 3-4 personnel even, because Jamie Collins is not a hand-in-the-dirt pass rusher. I know it's a 3-4. What are you guys talking about? I know it's a 3-4. Why are people talking? Did I say 4-3 by accident? I'm trying to say this is not 4-3 personnel. Like, or it's not 3-4 personnel either. It's neither. Like, Jamie Collins is not an edge rusher. I def said 3-4. Then why is everyone trying to correct me? I'm confused. 69 power moves. Nice. Yeah, I mean, this is so odd. We might just move to we just might move to a 4-3. Said personnel, not the actual scheme. Oh, just people not listening? Classic. I misspeak. I'm not immune to it, but, like, I was pretty sure I said... I'm pretty sure I said what I meant to last time. I'm fine to stay in Detroit playbook, honestly. But defensively, I kind of want to change. Or we could just get 3-4 personnel. I mean, like, they didn't play that badly. That's the thing. They didn't really play that bad. Top 7. We were number 7 in offense and defense. So we really could stay, like, in this. We just need different players. I mean, I could play Trey Flowers. I mean, Trey Flowers can stay there. It doesn't really matter in Madden Sim so much. I mean, he's a little bit light at 265. But if we just get... Who is the edge rusher? Everson Griffin doesn't really work. I'm gonna try and make it work in the 3-4. I'll try to make it work. I just need an actual, like, legit outside linebacker. Darren Lee, I mean, was that at Ohio State. I don't really like any of my options. I don't really want to move. I mean, Alden Smith would be perfect if this was 7 years ago. Yeah, the personnel is just not here. We'll just see what we can do in the draft either this year or next year. Maybe I'll even trade a corner. I'm going to keep Tracy Walker. Deron Harmon's probably got to go. I mean, I could make Everson Griffin work for 1 year. Ah, man, this is so annoying. We don't really have a ton of money either. 101. If I can get Everson Griffin for that, we can make that work. What do we have in the offensive line? Dude, Jared Veldier fell off so hard. There's no offensive lineman here. I mean, Andrus Pete, if he wants less than 5 a year, I'm in, but he's not going to want that. He wants, I mean, you're out of your mind. I know he got extended in real life anyway. Hawkinson was superstar. It's awesome to see. We kind of need another receiver, too. This draft is just not going to move the needle for us. Blackhawks fan, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Aiden. Appreciate you. All right, Everson Griffin rejects. That doesn't really matter that much. Actually, do we have any fifth-year options to pick up in free agency 3? We might. Yes. Jared Davis. No. I'd love to have him on this team for another 5 or 6 years. Do you agree? No, I don't. Is bad. Jared Davis, just not that good. And it is NFL draft time. Appreciate you guys being here as well. Up to 1,451 subscribers, over 600 viewers live in the chat as the Bengals are back-to-back at number 1. They're going to take Penei Sewell probably.
The Rams are now
They're going to emphasize protecting Joe Burrow. We pick at number 19. Patrick Surtain to the Rams.
All
right.
Are now on the clock.
Packers went Carlos Basham to Wake Forest. Now, here are my options. I feel like in real life at this point, Paulson Adebo would make a lot of sense for the Lions. But we don't need him in the game at all. Jalen Twyman would be interesting. Out of Pitt. He's just not... He's okay. We could go quarterback of the future, maybe in Trey Lance. Late 3rd round. That's pretty awful. I mean, we don't need a running back, clearly. We could go receiver. But the way the class is set up, it's like there's no reason to take a lot of these guys. That's why I feel like I make the same pick every time. Cade Mays. Cade Mays might be our best pick. And that's so boring to take an offensive lineman. No offense to offensive lineman. Quincy Rochet. Quincy Rochet would be interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on Quincy Rochet. We have 50 seconds to decide what I want to do. Hamilcar Rashed Jr. Who's like not even an edge, in my opinion. We'll see what happens this year, but hasn't really been that. I think I'm going to go Quincy Rochet. I think it's kind of a fun pick. 74 overall, ranked number 22. We took him at 19. Star better development. I'll take a 74 overall rookie. No complaint about that. 85 speed, 76 finesse moves. I'll take that. I'll take that. Rochet is definitely a solid player. It's going to be really, really fun to see Miami's defensive line this next year, depending on what happens with college football.
The 49ers
Because that could be awesome with Rochet on one side and Rousseau on the other.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
I should just simulate to our pick. I don't really think I'm going to make a move up.
Now on the clock.
We'll just see who's available. Tylan Wallace of the Packers finally getting a good receiver. Trey Lance is available, as is Justin Fields, though. I wonder if I should go that route. Blackhawks fan gifting out another Tier 1. What are my options here? We could go one of the top 2 quarterbacks. I feel like that's what most people are going to want us to do. Yeah, Lance just isn't good in this class at all. He's just so bad. Late 3rd round projected. I mean, he's going to be... I don't know. Clock? I got a minute, dude. Lance is more interesting. That is true. Fields is definitely better. Well, we'll give Trey Lance a shot to make it interesting. 71 overall is actually higher than I thought he would be. 95 overall, or 95 overall in the draft. We took him at 51. He does have star better development, and he's not going to start right away. 88 throw power feels slightly low. But he is a rookie. He will develop. He actually doesn't look too bad. He looks way better than what I was expecting for late 3rd. That's really not too bad. So, give him a shot. Draft Shaka Khan. It's not who that is. Oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown. See, why is he a 3rd round guy? I'm going to take Amon-Ra St. Brown for the slot. He's a beast. He is so good, man. Ranked number 70. We took him at 83. Star better development, 72 overall. I mean, he's such a good route runner, too. Oh, that's so interesting. But, I mean, I would say pretty good draft for us so far. I mean, we got 3 potential first-round guys.
The Lions are now on the clock.
As we head into the 4th round. Could grab a big jump ball guy in Tamori and Terry. I think I'm just going to go for defensive tackle depth in Naquan Jones, though. 68 overall. Normal dev. He sucks. And we will simulate to the end of the draft. There's no offensive line talent there. There's no way you just came in here and asked what team I'm doing. Like, it's not all over the screen. No offensive lineman because it didn't make sense to take any. So, sometimes you don't go for a player just because you need the position. You got to take the best player available. And I think we did that pretty well. And I want Swifty to play over Carry On. We'll figure out a way to get offensive line help. All right? We'll figure it out. Quincy Rochet going to play outside linebacker for us. That should be devastating. We have Danny Shelton up the middle. Nice little nose tackle action. The team's got potential. They just have to develop. Okuda is going to be our number 1. And I want Justin Coleman to play in the nickel. I'm going to actually change things around this time. Ooh, Jamal Agnew. We didn't even talk about him. Agnew's fun. But Amon-Ra St. Brown, he'll be the second returner. Specialist-wise, Rochet, rush left end. Jimmy Collins, rush right end. I mean, that's interesting. Trey Flowers, Deshaun Hand as our rush D tackles. That's interesting. We'll figure it out. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be my slot receiver. It definitely is not going to be Geronimo Allison. I'll tell you that for free. And I am going to make Justin Coleman our slot corner just because he's going to be so good in that role. Trade Carry-On for O-line. We could do that, maybe. I am trying to keep this a little bit more realistic, as I noted earlier. So I don't want to get too crazy with everything. Agnew's a receiver now? Is he really? I mean, he's so good with the ball in his hand. I guess he doesn't super surprise me. Player progression, we are going to... I mean, quarterback's going to matter down the line. But probably just... Who did I draft? Linebacker. And... I mean, O-line doesn't matter. We'll just do that. Now, Wills, you got to lift exclusively with your back, man. That's how you want to do that. Yeah, so you guys saw the team. We're just going to simulate to the midseason mark. Keeping the same playbooks and see what type of success we have. Could be quite good. Could be also terrible. Can't wait for 9 and 7. I'd be ecstatic with that. We're 3 and 4. Not good. Bears 4 and 3. Packers 6 and 1. What type of stats are we looking at? 28th in offense. All right, we might be changing the offensive playbook here. Defense is not too bad. Looks like without Carry-On though, or Carry-On still in the team. I don't know. Why is this team so bad? I don't know. I actually don't know. Amon-Ra St. Brown with only star development. Defensively, Roche's got superstar. Ooh. Not too bad. Who was my second pick? Oh, Trey Lance. We don't even know him yet. Good. Upgrade the team. Yo, Grant, I don't know who you think you are that you can talk to me like that. I'll see you in an hour. All right. We'll spend some coach XP. I will we'll do offensive line. Three and 4. We're not going to change the playbook this time around. We will at the end of next season, or at the start of the next season if things go poorly still. We are going to re-sign Kenny Golladay to a 5-year deal. Cap it of 10 mil. I mean, he's certainly worth it. Needs better salary. Okay, cool. Marvin Jones, I really don't want. I'm certainly not a 4-year deal. Teron Harmon, I also don't want. Matt Prater, I probably don't want at his price. Taylor Decker. Taylor Decker's not super expensive. He's also not, like, good. We're actually in kind of a tough spot. These would be prime trade pieces. But I wish it was simulate to trade deadline. Like, why is midseason mark after the trade deadline? Decker's just, like, not worth this at all. I mean, he's only 26. We'll bring him back. Prater, I don't want to deal with right now. Harmon, I just don't want. Marvin Jones is someone I'm probably going to just franchise tag. In all honesty. He might be a tag and trade type guy. And then the rest I don't really care about. The 4-3. No, it's the defense is not the problem. It's the offense that is not playing well. The defense has been fine. All right, playoff time. We made the playoffs. Snuck in at 8 and 8. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 17th best offense. Yeah, I'm going to change the playbook. 27th defense? What's happening? What is going on? Stafford with a weird year. DeAndre Swift had 16 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Really good year for him. What do you average per carry? 4 flat. Not unbelievable. Kenny Golladay was overall very good. Amon-Ra St. Brown had almost 1,000 yards. Defensively, Jelani Tavai had quite a good season. Rochet had 9.5 sacks. And we're getting a pretty significant amount of pressure. Trey Flowers with 8.5. Collins with 7. I mean, the defense looked better. Why were they so bad? Touchdown for Okuda. Safety for Jelani Tavai. I don't get why the defense was so bad. Mahomes wins MVP. No Lions in there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Russell Wilson. Defensive Player of the Year, Levante David. Quincy Rochet as a rookie at number 8. Could be Rookie of the Year. Najee Harris with the Panthers wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Amon-Ra St. Brown at 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year, of course, is Quincy Rochet. We got a divisional matchup here in the wild card round of the playoffs. I'm just going to keep our XP and wait for quarterback. And we'll upgrade our team. Rochet's got 4 points. He's going to be a monster. Rochet's going to be so good in this rebuild. I don't hate the defensive playbook. The offense has got to change. As we lose 35-7. Whew. We are bad. But that's why we're doing a rebuild. Make this team better. This is going into season 3. We're going to be pretty good. Oh, yeah, I got to re-sign Kenny Golladay. He wanted a higher salary. Marvin Jones down to an 81. Higher salary for Kenny Golladay. Welcome back. Marvin Jones, as I mentioned earlier, is someone I want to franchise tag. I mean, 2 years for him actually isn't terrible. I might just offer that. Not interested in signing. I'm not interested in letting you not sign. I'm going to give you, it's going to be 19 mil a year. And everyone's like, why are you doing that? Because it's 1 year and it doesn't matter. I'm not tied up financially. Duron Harmon can walk. I know that seems like a super questionable move. Yeah, it's not a move in real life that would happen. It makes no sense. But in the game, it works. So, franchise tagged him for an unreasonable amount of money. We still have money in free agency. As Patrick Mahomes is here. Ooh, Trey Lance, superstar dev. I can't sign Mahomes. Cooper Kupp, though. Cooper Kupp is someone that I do want to sign. 102 total points. Might not be enough. Give him a higher bonus. 104. That should do it. Sheldon Rankins I don't want. Jacob Phillips. Wouldn't be in free agency at this point, probably. Don't really need to sign him. We're going to look at offensive line here. Lamp is interesting. Cesar Ruiz wouldn't be here. Robert Hunt wouldn't be here. I'm just going to... Mekhi Becton wouldn't be there. I'm just going to probably draft offensive linemen. I don't really think there's anything else in here that I want. Like, Keanu Neal's a good player. We'll see what we can do in terms of navigating the board and getting draft picks and whatnot. Ooh, Cooper Kupp has signed. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to trade Marvin Jones. What an addition. What a receiving core. This 3 is going to be so electric of Amon-Ra St. Brown, Cooper Kupp, and Kenny Golladay. And Trey Lance probably at quarterback. The offensive line's really, really bad. But Marvin Jones should help that out a little bit when we trade him. Desmond Trufant's regressing this quickly. He's 30 at this point. Might move him as well. I mean, yeah, we need to do something here. We need to get more talent out there on the field. Without question. 5th-year option. Who is this going to be? Ragnow. I'm in. I'm in. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what we can do here in the draft. We pick at number 21. Jags have the first pick. We haven't seen the draft board, of course, but we'll see what's here. Obviously, don't need a running back. Wow, great receiver class. Good thing we don't need one. These are horrific. I mean, they're so bad. Tight end we don't need. This is what I need. Karma Allen. He's not that good for a tackle, but... I mean, Zach Lowe is definitely really good. Left guard, Rashad Blackman. Not terrible. We'll keep an eye on him. These centers are awful. George Macklin. Burt Macklin, FBI. Dude, I mean, like, this is just not a very good draft class as far as I can tell. Steve Kramer in the 4th. This is the guy. Steve Kramer. I mean, we have to draft him. He looks unbelievable. Ishmael Sweet out of Texas. Hook 'em horns? He's bad. Bad player. Melvin Mumford. Oh, man. Oh, man. In the 3rd round, a baller out of Alabama skipped the combine. Jazeer Brazel. Whew. Melvin Mumphrey looks decent, too. Jazeer Brazel got baller written all over him. Bart Spellman. 42 bench rush rep. Okay. Travis Harrell in the 4th isn't too bad. Keep an eye on him. Ooh, even Alfonso Howard. That looks like a really good player in the 6th. That's a middle linebacker. Another Texas guy. Terrell Seller, real fast, can fly. 6'3", 4.53 speed. Jarius Durant, a little bit worse. Right outside linebackers. Hoping there'd be somebody here, but there's not. Could go corner. Kenny Boss, a little bit slow. I mean, good attributes, though. Stephen McCollum. I mean, that's the guy more so than Kenny Boss. He's got B+ zone. 4.33 speed. Jeremy Brown in the 3rd. He looks like a solid player as well. A little slow. A little slow. Dennis Shipp out of Michigan State also looks really good. 4.55 speed isn't terrible for a safety. It's actually pretty decent for a safety. All right, so we know what we want to do in the class. We have no play at Terrell Sellers, I'll tell you that. Even though that's kind of who I want. We're just not going to be able to get him. And I'm not trading up inside the top 5 to get him. Man, I mean, Zach Lowe seems to be our best bet. Damn, like all the good players are at the top. It's usually how the draft works, honestly. We'll see how the first 5 goes. I'm not trading up inside the top 5. Durant, middle linebacker, goes at number 1 in the Jags. And then Kenny Boss, 76. There goes Terrell Sellers, only a 73. Dennis Shipp to the Cardinals. Melvin Mumphrey to the Raiders. Now, this is where we think about making some moves. Do I want Bart Spellman? No. Even though he's really good, I mean, that's just not the spot. Zach Lowe is really who I'm looking at. But I wouldn't trade up past, like, he's an 81. That's so dumb. Okay, I mean, really good player. We knew that. We knew he's going to be a good player. Just doesn't make sense for us to trade up for a defensive tackle inside the top 10 like that. There goes Zach Lowe at 10. Was never going to trade up. He's a 77. Quite good. But was never going to make that move. Still some really good players available. Like Stephen McCollum, that'd be quite a good addition. And a better player than Desmond Trufant for sure. Alani Farley, they take a corner. I don't know how much longer I want to wait.
Eagles are now on the clock.
Might make a move with the Eagles here at 14. Might make a move with the Eagles if they need linebackers. Seems like real life then. They might want Desmond Trufant though. Ooh, they do. Give me 14. Oh, they're really bad on cap room. They don't have any. We might not be able to make a trade work. Isaac Seumalo. That still wouldn't even work for money. I mean, we'll see if we can make it work somehow. Prince Tega Winogo, they might have value in him. Bruce Hector is going to be our guy. What's this looking like? Okay, we can make something work here. Do you want Jamie Collins? Because I don't. Oh, yes. Oh, we can't do that because of cap. Didn't even think about that. What do I want to do here? I can trade you a future. It might take a second. Oh, it's so close. Future second and then current. I want my picks later. I don't think a fifth is going to get it done. Yeah, I'm going to need a future fourth or third, which I'd be cool with. Exceed the salary cap. You got to be kidding me, dude. They have cap room. I'm looking at it. Which means I got to move for someone more expensive. Which means it's going to be even tougher to make this trade go through. Like, it's so frustrating when it says they have the cap room in order to do it, and they don't. Quez Watkins. I mean, you're such a dick. Such a dick, game. All right. What if... Yeah, this is Welcome My Life Wheels. What if we got Brandon Brooks involved in here? And added some more value. Like a second and a fourth. Oh, that's so close. Second and a future third might get it done. What do you mean? They have $6 million in space. How are they exceeding the league salary cap? What do you mean? You're lying. What about the addition of Isaac Seumalo? I mean, it's gonna take more. What about a first next year? I'm getting mad. Exceed the salary cap? Oh my god. Okay. I still want their pick. So I'm going to see if I can work around this. That's just a start. All right. I mean, I would give up a first next year for their first. They're not even remotely interested in that. Okay, well, we're just not going to work with the Eagles. That's just what that is.
The Rams
They took a 64 overall middle linebacker. I mean, all that for that. Rams, what do they need? They have a little bit more cap room at least. Now, I can't really trade them any offensive linemen because I don't have any. Middle linebacker, nothing. Receiver, that's where Marvin Jones comes in. I mean, his cap hit is monstrous. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Now, what do I want from the Rams? Can I get anything from them? They have one receiver on the entire roster. Blythe is playing center now? When did he make that move? Obo Okoronkwo in there. Like, this would be an ideal player for us. I don't think there's any way we can make that move. Like, what would this look like? Not even close. I would be willing to give them, I mean, a lot of value for this pick. They're not going to give up Ibukam in any scenario. Give me Austin Corbett. That's fair. I wouldn't be interested in him either. What about a 4th next year? Does that help move the needle? Oh, come on. Maybe it might be a 2. Actually, I can make it work with a 3. Maybe a 3 and a 5, but probably a 3 and a 4. All right, 3 and a 5. Marvin Jones, a 3rd round pick next year and a 5th round pick next year for a 1 and Austin Corbett. And this is where we start to go out of the realm of realism a little bit, because the game's, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to take the corner, Stephen McCollum out of Washington. Welcome to the squad. We're replacing one Washington corner with another. 75 overall. Ranked number 9 in the class. We took him at 15. Star, better development. We know this. 94 speed, 80 zone coverage. Love to see that. And we're going to move Desmond Trufant at some point. Who do I want? Do I want George Macklin? I mean, he's not amazing. Would I really want to spend a 1st round pick on him? Oh, man, we don't even have... I need more... I need 2nd round picks. To safety? Potentially. I need 2nd round picks. Is there a team with multiple 2nd rounds here? So we got to figure out. Probably not, but maybe. Ooh, the Bucks have 2 2nd round picks. 49 and 63. And a 1st next year. Let's see if we can navigate this here. Now, this won't go through, but I just want to see where we are. So just a gauge. Left outside linebacker, that's going to be Rochet and not who I want it to be. They want Christian Jones? Why? Left end. No. Free safety. I don't want to give him Tracy Walker. Would they want Desmond Trufant? Just please say yes. All right, boom. Did I give up too much value for that? Probably. But I'm trading a 1st Christian Jones, Desmond Trufant for 2 2s and a 1 next year from the Bucks. That cleared up a lot of cap space for us. Like, oh man, why? Hopefully my players are available in the 2nd round. I didn't realize we were so deep into the 2nd.
Lions are now on the clock.
Ooh, one of the players is gone. That's really annoying. Who is the player that was gone? It was a 3rd round guy. He was right next to Jazeer Brazil. I don't know. I'm going to take Jazeer Brazil here, though. First. Ooh, Steve Kramer's number 1, though. Actually, let's go Kramer first. Just because he's a top right tackle on the board. 75 overall, ranked number 8 in the class. We took him at 49. No star development. It's kind of annoying, but a really good player, obviously. So he's going to be... oh, he's the corner? Oh, I don't care about that, then. I already drafted a corner. No. What's happening? I want Brazil next. Param Crow, welcome back. 34 months at tier 1. Oh my lord.
The Lions.
Welcome back, Param Crow says, what a beast. You think he was a beast? Check out my man. He's fucking gone. Oh no. That's so bad, dude. 2 picks. Why would they take him there? Unbelievable. All right. We'll take, Travis Harrell here? 69 overall. Nice, dude.
Are now on the clock.
Yeah, that's frustrating we didn't get Brazil for sure. Because the rest of the picks are, like, not amazing in here. We will. I'm gonna trade out of these actually. I'm gonna trade 2, 3. We can pick at 4 and 5. Who could be real bad next year? Cardinals usually good. Chargers usually good. Chiefs are usually good. The Colts could be real bad. Yeah, let's see if we can make this trade happen. Not even close. Might have to give him a player. I mean, I don't need Amani Oruwariye. Jesus. But it looks like they're going to want a defensive tackle. How about Antoine Jones? Boom. Second, third, and Antoine Jones for number 16 overall. Perfect. Perfect.
The Lions are now on the clock.
And how are these players going way before they're supposed to? We'll take Alfonso Howard here. Another defensive tackle. And we need to make a trade for a better offensive lineman. If we want to do that. Left guard gone. Who cares? Who cares? We're actually going to simulate to the end here. Dude, I can't wait to see Brazil be a monster. That's going to be so fun. Am I hyped for baseball? Absolutely. We still had a really good draft. 275 overalls. I will take that any day of the week. Now, what was that? Second round, Brazil went for some reason. There he goes. 75 overall. Star better development. Oh, whatever. Star development? Okay. Now, dude, if that was higher, I would have been upset. That's not that bad. Also, people want to see the 81 for some reason. Star better development. 95 strength, 85 block shed, 78 power, 77 finesse move, 72 speed. I mean, he's a nose tackle with like decent pass rush moves. What's his development trait? Star? Ugh. And Brazil was 24? Oh, yeah. I'm not actually really worried about that. That's kind of a letdown. I was hoping he'd be a lot better. We could always go sub-only mode. Let's do sub-only mode. That should solve things. We could also trade Matt Stafford and bring Trey Lance into the forefront. Stafford for an offensive line. That could be the move. McCollum I want to play quite a bit, although he can move back to safety with his zone coverage. We might even just do that. And slot, good tackling ability. Let's make Stephen McCollum a strong safety with upper 90s speed or mid 90s speed. What was it? 95? Something like that. 94. That's mid 90s. I'll take that. And let's go ahead and make a trade here. Stafford, it's been a pleasure, but it is it's time to do something else here. It's time to go a different direction. Stafford, that's a huge cap hit. Could also trade carry on. Now, who can even afford him? The Bengals, but they don't really want him. Broncos can't. Bucks can't. Finding a team that can actually afford him is going to be super tough. The Giants, Jags, Seahawks. Not a whole lot of options. Oh, what's the crazy sub-only mode now? People actually subscribing with Twitch Prime. MVP, bro. Appreciate you. Lil96, thank you for the 500 biddies. And NFL news today with the Tier 1. Appreciate you. Will Hernandez we can get for sure. Do I want anything else from them? Jabril Peppers would be interesting. Don't really need that. See if we get a pick. Oh, that's going to be a lot tougher. They're not interested? Well, get interested. Ooh, carry on moves the needle actually quite a bit. And we don't really need 2 running backs. It's going to be realistic, and then I trade for 100 picks. I can give them second. Not interested? Is it going to take a future first? It's going to take a current first. There it is. Matt Stafford, Kerryon Johnson, a first-round pick projected number 28 for Will Hernandez, and a first-round pick projected number 9. Offensive line improves. Still not perfect, but it looks a lot better. Bo Benshowel over Austin Corbett for scheme fit. I mean, that's not really a reason to do anything. We do need another middle linebacker. I mean, we even need an outside linebacker. We need linebackers, period. I want to get to another draft. What's a good cheap middle linebacker I could get? Jared Cook in here. John Ross. Clyde Edwards-Helaire's in here. Vince Williams, Devon Kennard. Malik Jefferson, Texas legend, 5-star recruit that didn't really pan out. We'll bring in Malik Jefferson. A lot of love for Mac Wilson in the chat. Interesting. Should we make a move for him? I was planning on playing Malik Jefferson at middle linebacker. Jayon Brown is a beast in simulation because of the playbook he plays in. Okay, time to change the playbook. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, boys. Let me know what are the best playbooks to run. Let me know. I'm going to go to the bathroom. We'll be back in a moment. Saints offense, Steelers or Ravens defense. What have I not tried? I mean, we rarely run Chargers, and they seem to be pretty effective, even though I'm never good with them. And we'll go Baltimore. All right, let's see if that works. I'm excited for the NBA restarting. Not really. I just don't really care about basketball right now in my life. Yeah, this is the team. We can move Joe Dahl over to right guard just because he'll be a higher overall. Move Dahl to right guard. I got you, Attica. So offensive line is improved. We'll have to see how this offense performs. Could be very bad, but we are starting a rookie out there at strong safety. There are some holes on the team, namely kicker and punter. We just don't have any of those. Rochet. Do I really want Aquara rushing the passer? Amani Oruwari in the slot. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the slot. Take that. Howie, appreciate the Twitch Prime sub there, buddy. Thank you so much. Ooh, Deshaun Hand went up to Superstar. I need a legit pass rusher. I know, like, Trey Flowers should be that. We'll look to draft one this next year. That'll be our focus. We need a legit pass rusher. We'll think about that. Mid-season mark time. Trey Flowers went to Bama, right? Definitely not. Where did Trey Flowers go? Arkansas. Oh, yeah. So it is. We are 3-4 at the midseason mark. Perfect. So these are not. We have 5th best offense. Is Baltimore playbook not it? 17th. That's not terrible. I feel like Denver is usually better for 3-4. I might change it. I might change it. Well, let me see how the stats are going so far, and then we'll think about it some more. It just kind of depends if we're getting pressure or whatever. It could be kind of weird playing some good teams. Are we getting pressure on the quarterback? My middle linebacker has the most sacks in the team. Why is that the case? 3? We're getting no pressure on the quarterback at all. Steelers, he gets a lot of sacks. All right. Let's go. Let's try Steelers. Because let me tell you, Baltimore ain't it. That's terrible. Our offense has been solid, man. It's just, I guess it comes down to the defense letting us down, which was so different because at the start, the defense was, I mean, amazing. It's not it. Quarterback training boost unlocked. Ooh. Did we sign kicker and punter? That's going to be worth looking into. Yep, we did. They're not even that bad. Everyone in the game, like, that's the reason that they should actually have legitimate kicker and punter overalls. Every kicker and punter is like the exact same overall. Even the best one in the league. Like, they're all about the same overall. It's a little bit annoying. Deshaun Hand is an impending free agent. I mean, there are some decent players in there. Will Hernandez, we'll look to bring back. 5-year deal for him. Hopefully he accepts a decent amount of money. Oh, that's pretty cheap for what he should develop into. Deshaun Hand, I do want back. It's kind of a lot of money. Not tremendous. Needs a better salary. We can definitely do that. Danny Shelton, I'm not worried about right now. Jamie Collins, no. Tracy Walker, I do want back. I need him to have a higher development rate. And he's cheap as hell. Should be very easy for Tracy Walker to accept this, and he does. The rest I'm not really worried about too much. Justin Tucker for 99 Club. That's what I'm saying. Saquon, my favorite NFL player? No. Adrian Peterson. Favorite player of all time. So, no, it's not Saquon. 3-5. We just lost to the worst team in simulation. The Vikings. You're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, this game is killing me, dude. It just takes a little bit out of me every time I play it. Higher salary for Deshaun Hand, and he accepts. So we got our good players locked down for a while. We got a lot of money. This next offseason should be extremely productive, if I had to guess. We're not going to make the playoffs, I don't think. But maybe. Could sneak in there. Nope. Lost to the Vikings again. Went 8-8. Second best offense. Trey Lance looked pretty good. 13th defense. We were just getting unlucky. That's just how we're doing. Trey Lance, really good season. 4,400 yards passing, 32 touchdowns, only 7 picks. Rushing, DeAndre Swift was awesome. 1,268 yards, averaging 4.7 per carry, 9 touchdowns. Probably was a good receiver as well. 4 touchdowns for him. But Amon-Ra St. Brown from the slot led the team in yards and touchdowns, 12. Kenny Golladay was quite good. TJ Hawkinson was a beast. Cooper Kupp was almost a non-factor. Might throw him in the slot next season. Jelani Tavai, Had a really good year. We had almost no pressure on the quarterback at all. Got almost no picks at all. We need more turnovers. Cam Newton wins another MVP. No Lions in here. No Trey Lance. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Russell Wilson. Trey Lance had 3 somehow, but wasn't in there for MVP. Must have missed him. Khalil Mack wins Defensive Player of the Year. No Lions. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Wade Hookland. Bears QB. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Stephen McCullum. The strong safety gets it. There you go. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Can we afford receiver boost? It's going to be close. I'm not sure that we can. We can. By 5. Oh, my goodness. We have 5 XP. But we'll upgrade the team. Trey Lance, above an 80. This next year, I always say it, but, like, our team's also progressing as well. Like, obviously, it's going to be tougher to win with a lower-rated quarterback. Even though our offense was unbelievable, it just shows you that ratings don't matter. Seahawks and the Raiders were in the Super Bowl as we look to maybe re-sign Danny Shelton. I'd probably rather just save the money, though. Yeah, I'll just save the money. And we can go buck wild in free agency. I'd also be interested to see if we get any development changes. 89 offense. Oh, my goodness. Any changes? Amon-Ra St. Brown got superstar dev. That's a change. It's pretty nice. I'll take that. I don't really see any development changes other than that. Our offense is just super good in general. Defensively, don't really see any notable changes. McCollum only has star development. So our focus in free agency now is just guys that go after the quarterback. Defensive tackle, we could move to a 4-3. Flowers and Rochet would move down. We need off-the-ball linebackers in that case. So we need either 1 or 2. And we need a defensive tackle. J.J. Watt is here. Von Miller is here. These are guys that can get after the passer. Also, Mike Mcglinchey's here. We move Kramer inside. Mcglinchey is fairly cheap considering, so he's the first guy I'm going after. I mean, I want Mike Mcglinchey super badly. Yeah, J.J. Watt is someone I'm also interested in, believe it or not. So you can get him for a little bit cheaper. Eric Armstead's also an interesting move, but he's just not as good as J.J. Watt. Chase Young is here. That's a legit edge rusher. All right. Chase Young, take all of my money. 116 total points. I'm in. I can actually turn that down a bit. $92. All right, I need to turn it up. I need Chase Young. 104. Yeah, that'll do. So let's look at linebackers now. Jordan Jenkins, no. Reuben Foster, no. 28, normal dev. I'm out. Shaquem Griffin's already 27. I don't want Vaughn because we're going to get Chase Young. Deron Payne. That's who I want. It's like, why Deron Payne over J.J. Watt? Contract price. What that comes down to. Actually, what's J.J. Watt going for? 49ers are offering him kind of a lot. Only a 2-year deal. That's less of a commitment. I guess we'll do that. So we'll take this off Deron Payne and try to get J.J. Watt. I mean, it's 15.5 per year. That's so much money. For 98. Can I take that down slightly? Raise the bonus, take down the salary. 86. Probably won't be enough to sign him. Gotta boost it again. 89. Barely moved the needle on the bonus. He just wants a salary, dude. All right, we'll offer that. See what happens there. All right, we got Mike Mcglinchey. Huge first move. We did not get Chase Young. Oh, that's the one I wanted the most. Oh, that's devastating. That's devastating, dude. How do we not get Chase Young? Estoy confundido. There's a spider on my wall. You're a son of a fucking bitch, dude. I got my shoe right here. Your ass is grass, and I'm the fucking lawnmower, baby. Later. I think I killed it. Yeah, he dead as hell. All right. Sorry about the interruption there. Excuse me. What a son of a gun. See what else is available in free agency. J.J. Watt. I mean, we're still in the lead for him. Is anyone else... Can anyone else rush the passer here? The fact that we didn't get Chase Young is, like, so annoying. Hopefully we get J.J. Watt at least, even though, like, that's not the same position. We got J.J. Watt. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, this will be a sponsored video, by the way. So, shout out to the Lawnmower 3.0. Because I am the lawnmower. Now you know. This is now a Manscaped video. All right, Watt makes an addition. Deshaun Hand going to move to nose tackle. Now, the question is, I still haven't really addressed outside linebacker and middle linebacker. Now, depending on what we do in the draft, based on what type of talent's there, that's going to depend if I move or not. If they're stacked off-the-ball linebackers, which there probably are not, we will move to a 4-3. If there's just great pass rushers, which, I mean, usually there are, we'll stay in the 3-4. And we will, we'll see what happens. So we have some picks. Might move up if we need to. Steelers at number 1. We pick at number 3, though. The Giants pick at number 2. How do I not own that pick? I don't know. Don't need a quarterback. Although Wade Asher looks quite good. A+ throw power. I mean, all these quarterbacks look pretty good, to be honest. Heath West might be the worst of them all. 4th round, power back. 1st round talent. I'll keep my eye on you. We don't really need receiver here, but like Ronald McDonald. Freaking Ron McDonald, dude. We got Ronald McDonald. He looks like a beast. I'm loving it. Don't need a tight end. We don't even need offensive lineman at this point. But in the 4th round, that's going to be too good to pass up. Isaiah Burgess looks fantastic as well. Right tackle, no. Oh my goodness, look at the pass rushers. I love it. Clifford Lincoln's okay. Manny Callahan's okay. I was hoping for better from these guys, but they don't look unreal. Like, Manny Callahan's probably the best one. I don't love those guys. Antoine Gibson. I mean, he'd be better on the line than... We'll see what the outside linebackers look like, but Antoine Gibson looks quite good. Also, Isaac Saunders looks like a monster as well. Not strong for a defensive tackle at all. 29 reps, but other than that, looks pretty solid. Andrew Patrick. Can't really trust him with 2 first names, but looks really good. Damn, these defensive tackles are studs. Show me something, Emmanuel. Not bad. Middle linebackers are horrific, per usual. Dude, these draft classes suck. Madden annoys me. Freddie Miles. Really, really good player. DJ Smith, even. What are you doing in the 3rd round, buddy? Any safeties are good? Nah, not really. Antoine Gibson's number 1. I would have to trade up to 1 to get him. Would I be willing to do that? Yeah. We're going to see what we can do here. Steelers hold the first pick. This could be the missing piece. We got to go for it. Yeah, I mean, they would 100% take him. What would I move here? I can just take a tackle later. I'm not trading Mcglinchey. I'm not trading Will Hernandez. Do you want Steve Kramer? I'm going to change his position, and you're going to want him. I'm going to change his position back to his position, and then we'll just draft a tackle. Even though he's a right guard now. Take the DT, move Flowers to left outside linebacker. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about all these things. I don't want to spoil the surprise, even though I've been thinking out loud through most of these. But I need to, I don't really want to trade Deshaun Hand at all. Literally don't have a guard. I have Will Hernandez. And I'll take the tackle, move him to guard. Come on, keep up. Keep up. Can I actually trade 18 instead? That'd make me a lot happier. Oh, yes. Steve Kramer. Number 18 for number 1. Beautiful. Now we have 1 and 3. You guys don't understand how the draft works. I can just draft what I don't have. Antoine Gibson, welcome to the team. Number 1 in the draft. Had to make the move. What up, Antoine? I don't believe you, but okay. 21 years old, 79 overall, 85 power moves, 81 speed, 83 block shed, 85 strength. We're honestly set up for a 4-3, but I just don't have the linebackers. Giants go with Justin Rose. Looks like a beast, dude. 72 at number 2 overall. I want to take Ronald McDonald, man. I really do. I really do. Because that's so funny. Is Emmanuel Herman any good? He's okay. He's not worth a pick inside the top 10. Now, Isaac Saunders might be. And that would set up the 4-3. We move guys around. Spitzer's a lead block guy. A little slow. Freddie Miles would be an interesting addition to the team. That could maybe be a free safety. Isaiah Burgess looks like a monster. Not very strong, though. But Andrew Patrick, another guy. I mean, there's a lot of talent in this class. Andrew Patrick looks really, really good. I mean, there are a lot of good defensive backs. I'm trading back from 3. Does anyone have 2 first-round picks in this class? Probably not. I need a middle linebacker, too. So we can trade back to 12. I doubt anyone's going to have 2 first-round picks. I really do. Actually, the Giants might. Because we made a move with them. I don't remember what the details were. No, they don't. And they already spent their first. Does anyone have 2 second-round picks? I should have been looking for that simultaneously, and I was not. Unfortunate. Did anyone see 2 second-round picks? I'm not seeing any. I know I'm scrolling through this all again. A little bit faster this time, but I'm not seeing 2 seconds. No one has 2 seconds. Annoying. How does no one have 2 seconds? I wish teams would trade with each other on occasion. Dude, Madden is just so boring and lifeless. I don't want to trade in the division. Give me someone like picking around like 15. Chargers? All right. Guys, I don't want Ronald McDonald. We just have like... Our team doesn't make sense with it. We have 3 stud receivers and like they don't even get used. Trade that pick for a middle linebacker stud because like there's no value to picks for some reason with players, and they just wouldn't go through. So I'd rather trade in the middle, take good players. Ian, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome. What's going on? Later, Attica. Appreciate hanging out, man. Freddie Miles, I think, is gonna be the pick here for me. We'll take a tackle later, or a lineman later. I mean, like, Burgess looks really good. We actually really only have one shot at it if Burgess were to fall off the board. But I think Burgess is definitely a better player, and he's a guard to begin with, so I'd rather have him. So we're going to take Freddie Miles here. Number 2 overall in the class. We took him at 14. Star or better development. 95 speed, 78 man, 66 tackle. What is that, 65 hit power? Pretty good player. Probably a free safety. I mean, I don't know what I want to do with Tracy Walker. We pick next as well.
The Lions are now on the clock.
No, I think I'll probably go with the guard over the tackle. I think I just will. Spitzer. We're going to go Isaiah Burgess. 76 overall, number 5 in the class. We took him at 16. Star or better development. He cannot run block at all. 83 strength, 65 run block. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's a pass protector, that's for sure. He cannot run block at all. All right, Isaiah. We got some work to do. 65. I mean, 5th best player in the draft, but like, wow. That's horrific. Right now, these next 2 players. Curtis Rice is just like a fun pick. We're going to go DJ Smith. 75 overall, ranked number 9. We took him at 46. Only normal development. I don't really know where he fits. He's just decent depth, I suppose. Decent depth. The next pick is going to be a running back. This is the new Kerryon Johnson. Curtis Rice out of Pitt. 72 overall, ranked number 19. We took him at 48. Star or better development. He is slow. Nice spin move. Oh, I thought it said 71 run block. Oh, fullback. Nope, 14 run block. And we don't pick again until the 4th. I'm just going to simulate it. I am going to check out Ronald McDonald, though, because that is a hilarious name. What do you guys think about Ronald McDonald? What do you think? Give me overall and give me... You know he's not the 2nd best player in the class or the 1st. Give me overall and development trait. What do you think? And there he goes at number 3. 77 overall. Wow. That is quite good. Although wouldn't have come close to playing on that team. I'm going to say he's got superstar dev. Only star. Only star. So we might have done a ton better. You know he couldn't have been a 79 because I got the number 1 overall player at 79, and then I got the number 2 overall player at 78. So 79 was not possible. That's a bad guess. Should Trey Flowers move back? I don't think so. 78 speed. No, he's going to stay on the line. I believe Gibson is going to go play right outside linebacker. 81 speed. I mean, we'll see how he is off the ball. Even though he's like, hopefully won't be in that role too much. He's also 98. Isn't Trey Flowers 98? No, Damon Harrison was 98. What is Trey Flowers? 90. Okay. He's only a 76 overall right outside linebacker. Just because he can't cover. I mean, he's more of a 4-3 defensive end, but he'll be rushing the passer all day anyway. Freddie Miles should be good as a third corner. I mean, this is a 3-4 team. It's a 3-4 team. Hopefully just Gibson excels in that role. That's all we can hope for. I need a kicker and a punter. And then specialist, Coleman's going to stay in the slot. Gibson, rush right end. Quincy Rochet, rush left end. Then we have 2 stud rush D tackles in Trey Flowers and J.J. Watt. Although I do need a middle linebacker. And I know that I needed a middle linebacker. I knew this. I knew I needed one. I don't know how we're going to handle that quite yet. I'm still figuring that out. Still figuring that out. How are we going to do that? I'm not trading for Justin Tucker. Broncos defensive playbook. Didn't I say that already? Did I not make that change? I don't think I did. C.J. Henderson here. Henry Ruggs in there. Why are they in there? Okay, I got distracted. I need a kicker. Oh, Money Badger. I'm in. Bills defense could be the move. And give me Drew, D-R-U-E. Drew Chrisman. I hate everything about that name. Let's take him. Horrific name. And yeah, I do need a middle linebacker. What do I have to trade, though? Dude, how is Jesse James getting that much money to be a backup tight end? Good for him, man. We're going to trade one of our corners. That's what it's going to come down to. DJ Smith, do you want? Please want him. We have Trevon Diggs somehow. No, there's no value for him. I gotta trade a rookie. Or Justin Coleman. Let's trade Justin Coleman. Falcons, Deion Jones. They can't afford it. Fred Warner here. He's a super high overall. Is there any way I can make this work? Will Harris. No, it's going to have to be my rookie running back, maybe. Curtis Rice. And a first. I don't know if this is going to do it. I'll try it. I mean, it'd be well worth it. It's not gonna do it. Unless maybe I've traded 2 first. Which I'd be willing to do, honestly. No. That's tough. Does anyone want Sam Williams, please? The Giants do? Fuck the Giants, dude. I mean, why would you want him? Tough Borland, I don't want. Texans. They got some linebackers. I mean, Ben Ardrick's 29 years old at this point. Who do the Raiders have? Kwiatkowski? Ooh, who are you? Tyler Johnson. If you are a rush linebacker, I'm going to freak out. I can just check. We can just check. Ian, appreciate the $10 donation, man, since I watch all your content on YouTube. This is the first stream I've seen. Keep it up, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10. Tyler Johnson. He is a power rusher. I don't want that. I mean, he looks good. I mean, he'd be more of a fit at right outside linebacker than who we have there. What could I get for you? This would make it real interesting if we could get him. Just straight up. Oh, I can't do it. Give me Gabe Gutierrez as well. Accepted straight up. Interesting. Interesting. Now, he's more of a fit at right outside linebacker due to his athleticism than the rookie that we drafted that was #1 in the class. We still do not have a middle linebacker. We just have 100 pass rushers. I don't know either. I haven't figured out what we're doing about it. How did I do this trade and not end up with a middle linebacker? What am I doing? I cannot throw Baldwin out there. I really cannot. .86 power. I mean, am I really going to play him at middle linebacker? I'm going to do it. He plays middle linebacker now. I don't know either, man. He's a 72 overall. It's not great. Just we have edge rusher, edge rusher, edge rusher, edge rusher, edge rusher. We just need to play with 6 defensive linemen, and we'll be good to go. We'll run the old 6-2. I'm going to regenerate this, and it's going to screw everything up. What do they think I should do? That's actually what I would do anyway. All right, that's cool. I mean, it's an interesting team. We'll rock out with it. And do I want to change it to Denver? Do I want to change it to Denver? Yeah, we'll go for it. Although Buffalo, I've used their 4-3. I feel like I've used Buffalo before and they were decent. Even though their 3-4 doesn't make sense with Lorenzo Alexander at outside linebacker. I mean, I guess he's been better in that role, to be fair. I don't know. That's weird. We will simulate to mid-season mark and see how this team's doing. It's a little bit unusual with 5 defensive ends all starting, but we'll figure it out. Show me 2-6. 6-1. Oh my goodness. 8 defensive ends is the move. All we have to do is come out here and just have 12 defensive ends on the field. Even when we're limited to 11 players in general. Just have 12 with defensive ends. We'll be unstoppable. 8th offense. Where are we for defense? 2nd? Oh. Dude. 15 defensive ends on the field and we're golden. Got to bring back Frank Ragnow. I could do another season after this, I guess. I've been recording for 1 hour and 42 minutes. This is a long-ass video if you're watching this on YouTube. What's going on? This probably should be the final season, but I don't know. I don't really feel like stopping. Do we want to bring like the money badger? That's not what Jelani Tavai looks like. Who is that? He's got blue eyes. I'm good on re-signing for right now. We'll figure it out. We're 6-1. I like that. I don't want to quit franchise. I mean, I do, but I don't. Let's just simulate to the playoffs. See how we're doing. Looks like Ant. It doesn't at all. That doesn't look like Antonio at all. What do you mean? They are crazy. First round bye. We lost to just 11-5. We were really not good the second half of the season. Second offense. Where did we finish defensively though? 3rd? 2nd and 3rd. Okay, I'll take 11-5. Trey Lance, pretty good year. Won't hate on that at all. DeAndre Swift was awesome. Also, Curtis Rice was a touchdown vulture at 14 as the backup running back. Receiving, Kenny Golladay was awesome. Hawkinson was very good as well. Cooper Kupp and Amon-Ra St. Brown were also fairly solid. Defensively, Jelani Tavai, really, really good year for him. Also had 12 tackles for loss, but 15 from J.J. Watt led the way. He also had 15.5 sacks, 10 from Trey Flowers, 9 from Rochet, 4 from Hand. The rookie Antoine Gibson had 2. And then Tyler Johnson had 0 with his 86 power moves. 3 picks for Okudah led the way. I feel like we haven't talked about him at all. This is like the Jeff Okudah, DeAndre Swift rebuild. DeAndre Swift's been very solid. Jeff Okudah might have 2 interceptions. Trubisky wins MVP with the Colts. Oh, he's so cracked in sim, dude. It makes no sense. Titans QB's Justin Fields. Look what's going on here. Jeez, Dak Prescott on the Giants. Herbert wins Offensive Player of the Year. Lance at 9. Defense Player of the Year, Quan Alexander. Was that Stafford? I don't know why I thought I saw him. Defensive Player of the Year, Quan Alexander. J.J. Watt at 3. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Henry Ackerman. Curtis Rice at 2 with 14 touchdowns. And the Defensive Rookie of the Year we missed out on twice. Freddie Miles, Antoine Gibson 2 and 3. DJ Smith at 6. Even like 3 times, I guess. But, I mean, the 6 isn't close to winning it. But I am excited to see development traits. We got the Panthers, 11-5. CPU is going to upgrade most of the boys. Oh, they're not. Okay, cool. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. 90 overall team, 93 offense, 87 defense. The defense is coming along, though. DeAndre Swift is up to a 90. How good are you, DeAndre Swift? Very good. I mean, I guess Superstar X Factor will help with that a little bit. Burgess has star development only. Defensively, Gibson with Superstar. Ooh, Freddie Miles. Looks like we made the right decision starting him instead of Justin Coleman. I almost traded him. He's got Superstar X Factor. Dude, I was close too. Zone Hawk. Good for Freddie Miles, dude. I'll take that. And then Gibson with Superstar. That's pretty nice. D Sharp with the tier 1. Thank you so much, D Sharp. Appreciate you. Get some hype for D Sharp. I'll do one more season after this. Do running back training boost. Not that we need it. All right, let's see if we can beat the Panthers at home. Nope, lost. 41-17 at home. Stellar. We want gameplay? I don't. Amani or a Warrior. Panthers won the Super Bowl. Good for them, man. Money Badger in there. Sign somebody up. Rather gifting out a sub to Just Sal. Thank you, Rather. I don't really want any of these guys. We'll see what's here in free agency. 17.5 mil. Not too bad. What's in here? AJ Brown. Kenny Golladay up to Superstar X Factor, by the way. We don't need running backs or receivers, so this free agent class does absolutely nothing for me. Ooh, Bobby Okereke. We could run an actual middle linebacker at middle linebacker. I mean, Dre Greenlaw would fit as well. Who would I rather have? He's only got normal dev, whereas Bobby Okereke has star. I don't really know that we need him, though. We have our unorthodox edge rusher playing middle linebacker. He seems to be doing a fine job. We'll just simulate to the draft, see what's in there. Oh, we have the #1 pick. Very cool. Very cool. Dude, our offense looks so sick. Defensively, it's less good, but also not bad. Tracy Walker hasn't developed at all. J.J. Watt's regressing a little bit. So is Trey Flowers. Honestly, the move is best defensive player available, but probably a DB to play safety. Long Johnson, back for 7 months with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. The #1 overall player is a safety, and he sucks. We don't need a quarterback. We don't need any of these guys. Ooh, Von Browning looks pretty good. Could go another defensive end. Could be the meta. Don't need a running back. Don't need a receiver even. Don't need a tight end. Don't need a tackle. I mean, some of them look pretty good. Ooh, who are you? Willis Lyons. Not that good. Dude, I just get distracted with these offensive linemen. I don't want to draft them, but I do. Lightning McQueen. I'm out. Some sick defensive linemen in here. Don Steeples, decent. Hopefully there's some sick DBs. Ooh, Patrick Lloyd. A- power moves there. Oh, man, these guys look pretty well-rounded. No good middle linebackers, per usual. Steve Cameron. Not that good. Not bad for the second round. This is what we're looking at, though. DeMarcus Stevens, decent. We'll keep an eye on him. Chance Baskerville. He's fast. Could play safety for us. Cam Stewart. He's okay. And then no good safeties. Oh, no. I might just go Von Browning. Just to... I mean, just because we... I don't need him. I'm going to take him, dude. Just only defensive ends. That's the meta. That's the meta. Only defensive ends. There he is. #5. We took him at 1. Hell yeah. Number 66 is defensive end. Sick. 80 speed, 79 finesse moves. 80 agility. Interesting. Well, he definitely doesn't fit. Definitely no need to take him there.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Keyshawn Clark was at 77. Dude, look at these quarterbacks. Ooh, Matt Baxter. 4.6 flat. Dude can fly. No one left on my draft board? Dude, these are not... Whatever. Antoine... Okay. Kelvin Chancey. Don't need him. Dude. I might just go trade for a DB. I need a safety. There just weren't any. I should have traded for a safety, but I didn't. Because I wanted more defensive ends. Dude, pass rushing, that wins games. One thing I can say. What do you guys think song I'm listening to? Do you know? Probably do, unless I just did that randomly for no reason. Give me Eddie Jackson. They don't want that at all. I don't really blame them. This is a super unreal trade, but like we're at that point. Whoever has interest in Tracy Walker is getting him. Eagles, they're not going to have anything at safety probably. Hampson to Cyrildine. That's not nothing. We'll consider it. 49ers, they might have something there. They do not. Jets, Jamal Adams. Are you here, Jamal? I mean, this has got to go through. Oh, they would exceed the salary cap even though they wouldn't. I mean, like, this game is just, like, so annoying tonight. I don't think I can get him with just picks. That's the problem. Oh, it's so close, too. It's so close. I just can't do it. Like, Tracy Walker is no cap hit to them. I just can't do the trade. So annoying. All right, what if I went totally off the script here and traded for a bunch of salary from them? Or I could trade for a first-round pick. Tracy Walker for a first, and then 3 firsts for Jamal. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that a shot. All right, yeah, we're totally off realism here. I mean, that's obvious. Tracy Walker to the Jets. Now, will we be able to trade for Jamal Adams for 3 first-round picks? I think not. I think it'd be like, yeah, we're over the salary. I gotta back out. We're over the salary cap, even though we have 20 mil, but we paid Jamal Adams, so it's not showing up right now because the game's fucking broken. Just give me Jamal Adams, man. I know his cap hits way more than that. 3 first-round picks for Jamal Adams. Obviously, it would cause him to exceed the salary cap. Obviously. Give me Travis Gibson and Connor McGovern. This game sucks. I mean, there's just nobody I can get. I mean, I can really get any safety I want, pretty much. But we're over the salary cap. Just don't be. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's an 89. That'd be a fun player to get, actually. No interest. Just edit him to kicker. That's honestly going to be the move, but everyone's going to complain about that because they're little fucking weirdos. All right. I'm going to cheat, even though I'm not cheating. The game's broken, and I will take advantage of it. So here's what I'm going to do. I will trade 3 firsts. Please pay attention here, because you're like, what is this trade? 3 firsts for a 7. And then I'm going to change Jamal Adams' position to kicker. And I will trade for him. So they got their picks. They agreed to the terms. But yeah, I mean, they just paid him, so it's not working out. Yeah, complain equals ban. She's like, that just doesn't make any sense. I gotta spread this out. Super huge cheat here. Take my 7th. Still, I gotta edit his contract. It's so frustrating, this game. Which at this point, I don't like doing this, but I gotta make this work. Last year, anyway. Let's see if I can actually make a trade this time. It's starting to get really annoying. Dude, oh my god. I'm gonna freak out. I'm freaking out with this game. Let's go through this time. This game, like, pisses me off so much. Now he's getting, like, league minimum. Can I make the trade this time? Game, please. Thank God. Oh. Only took me 30 tries. I bet it'll be a higher overall free safety than a kicker, probably. I was right. He's a 99.
The Lions are now on the clock.
All right, we'll see what we can do here in the late second round. Do we just go with a QB? Is there anyone who looks pretty sick down here? First round D tackle. Chauncey Thomas, number 26, took him at 59, normal dev, 71 overall. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'm making a vid for which franchise team I'm being. I might just drop in episode 1 because that'd be fun. Just drop in episode 1, no teaser at all. Just here's my franchise team. That'd be kind of sick. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I know you guys want to know. Yeah, this will be the last season. This will be the last season. I know you guys want to know. But I almost like knowing more than telling. 21 comes out at the end of August. Like, in that range. I think the spider part in my video. Yeah, I'm not really editing any of this out, except for when I went to the bathroom. Okay, so this is the team for the final season, if you care, which I hope you do. If you've made it this far into the video / stream. 2.5 hours in, been recording for 2 hours. A 2-hour-long video, minimum. Do we want Browning to play at all? He'll find a way to get in there. But this is the squad. We'll see if they can ball out till they fall out. Maybe they'll fall out. We'll see. Hopefully not. Why is this simulating so slowly? It was stuck at week 2 for like a year, aka like 8 seconds. But I'm low patience. Show me a good record. 5-2. I'll take it. The Vikings are also 5-2. Don't be. Don't be. $90 overall. Why is our defense not catching up? Am I going to play? We might jump in for a minute. I'm terrible, though. As we all know. So we'll see what happens. Give me a playoff appearance. Please. If we miss the playoffs in the final season, that'd be hilarious. Win the Super Bowl yet? Ah, of course not. Of course not. Not in Madden 20. Are you kidding? Boom. First round bye. I'll take it. 13-3. Skipping the wild card altogether. First offense in the league. Great year for Trey Lance. And 6th defense. I take that. Trey Lance, great year. 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, only 8 picks. DeAndre Swift was unbelievable. Almost 1,600 yards, 5.8 per carry, and 13 touchdowns. What a year for DeAndre Swift. 11 touchdowns, vultured from Curtis Rice as well. Kenny Golladay, very good. TJ Hawkinson, great. Cooper Kupp was fantastic. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a very good year as well. Only 3 touchdowns, though. A little bit lackluster. Tavai had a solid year. Freddie Miles, 103 tackles. 10 tackles for loss for J.J. Watt. We didn't really get a ton of pressure. I mean, the team did, but no individual went off. But Antoine Gibson, J.J. Watt, Quincy Rochet, solid years. Solid years. 4 picks for Okuda led the way. Man, this was the Jeff Okuda, DeAndre Swift rebuild, and they came alive here in the final season. Okuda with another touchdown. Show me a Trey Lance MVP. No. Finished in 9th. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Kyler Murray. Trey Lance at 4. Defensive Player of the Year, Isaiah Simmons. Tavai in there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cole Reed. No Lions. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dudley Weathers. But this is the squad, ladies and gentlemen. It's now or never as we head to the divisional round of the playoffs, facing the 10-6 Vikings. J.J. Watt's like, hey, dude, I want to go to the Super Bowl. I played on the Texans, and we suck every year. It's like, oh, no, we don't. The Texans are great. Why haven't they done anything? Not that great. Deshaun Watson's the best quarterback in the league, though. We all know this. Bill O'Brien, he's doing an interesting job. But, yeah, time to pop into the playoffs here. Pop in or hop in. Either way. 92 overall to the Vikings, 86. This is it, boys. Time to lose in the divisional to a team that's way worse. And then maybe we'll, should I stream MLB after this or just go to bed? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Depends how this goes.
This Lion fan base, coach, they have been craving home playoff footballs.
Come on, Lions. Show me something in the playoffs. Don't be awful. We're down 7. Already. Well, at least we got a field goal on the board. See, this is it. In simulation, it's completely random. 17, 24-9, 31-9, 31-17, 34-17, 34-24. I'm going to try and make a comeback. But there's absolutely no shot at a comeback. Jameis Winston's the quarterback of the Vikings. This is what I talk about, though. It literally is completely random. I'm not just saying that. When I say literally, I mean it very literally. It is completely random. Every team plays exactly the same. So it is a flip of the coin, whether you're going to be good or bad. And we got absolutely murdered. It's so frustrating. Super Sim is so broken. This is why I try and avoid jumping in at times. Just give me the ball. It's a complete flip of the coin. So I knew we were going to lose because that's how this works. We were, what, +6 overall on them, and we didn't even compete for the first 3 quarters. We'll call timeout. It's not like it matters. I mean, it's pretty much over. We could change some coaching adjustments, but I promise you guys it won't do anything. But we'll see.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook.
Face mask. That's the only thing he was going to do.
Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
That's going to be the game. I absolutely love this game. That's why I play it all the time. I love it. It's my absolute favorite thing.
Players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads.
All right, boys, that is going to do it for this rebuild. I mean, the team is obviously unbelievable, but there was simply nothing we could do against the randomness that is Madden 20 simulation. And I don't think this is out of line. I think Madden 20, even though I experienced like a pretty fantastic amount of growth this year in general, I mean, I hit 100,000 subscribers shortly before Madden 20 came out. And then currently, as I record this, if you're watching this, you know, like years down the line or whatever, I'm at 186,000 or thereabout, and I'll come real close to 190,000 before the next game comes out. And so I've gained, you know, like almost 100,000 subscribers. I think this is maybe the worst Madden that we've played in a while. I mean, this game's terrible. Simulation is ridiculously bad. And that ruins rebuilding. It really does. I mean, that's like my entire channel, as we pretty much all know. That's why a lot of people know me, if it's the subscribe button, etc., etc. But, yeah, I mean, it's so terrible. Gameplay is vicious. That's why I ended Dolphins franchise without playing out the season. It just got so boring and so repetitive and so terrible. It's just intolerable to play. So that's why I don't upload as Madden as much as you guys want me to. But that's going to do it for the video, ending on a high note, of course. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, it was fun to do along like the way. We're not really results-oriented so much as we are the process. It's not the destination. It's the journey. So I hope you enjoyed the journey. This is going to be the final team. I'll simulate to the Super Bowl just so we can see anyone getting development trait increases. Stream's not ending, by the way, but the video is. This is the final team. And it couldn't accomplish jack shit. We didn't even make it to the NFC Championship game. There are no holes on this team. This was the defensive end squad, and they played really well, except for Super Sim's garbage. See you in the next one. Take it easy.
We'll